Welcome back to the Great Exposure, and this is our third segment in regards to, of course, our debate. Okay, we have Dimples here, we have Gerald, and we have, of course, Kate Johnson here. And we're going to get back into the subject that we were talking about during the second segment, and that was towards the end, right? And we were basically discussing what is the definition of a hoe. Because I'm a little curious. I want to know. Okay,
for all you that don't know, get your pen and paper out. We got the
we're gonna
give you a checklist.
I'm trying to figure it out because this double standard thing when it comes to men and women. I mean, I feel like men are hoes too. If that's the case,
you know what, sis? And like
there's
I said,
a lot of men that are hoes that I wouldn't want to deal with. That I've heard about 5 or 6 of my friends or people I know they're dealt with. So, dude, I don't want you. Right. So just like you don't want somebody that's been dealing with everybody that you know, I don't want you. Because you've dealt with 50 other chicks that I know. Or that one chick that I know knows.
I don't know. I call it practice.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all know what? Most definitely know. Like I said,
it's double standard get out of hand.
The double standard thing, like I said, it applies, you know what I mean, just because that's just how our world is. But at the same time, God, now what I'm saying, I said that's just how it applies. That's just how it is. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if a man is having multiple sex partners, he's a hoe too. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, I didn't been a hoe.
But see, it's cool for y'all.
No, I'm not saying it's cool.
And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because y'all,
relationship.
Because listen, let me tell you why it's cool for y'all. Why y'all okay with being a hoe? Because regardless to the fact, y'all gonna get women regardless. See, women, our standards need to be a little bit higher than they are. I'm sorry, ladies, y'all might be mad at me, but a lot of y'all out there, y'all standards are like this low. Y'all don't care what the man been through. Y'all don't care how many kids he got. Y'all don't care if he slept with this person, that person. Y'all just willing to be with anybody just so that y'all won't feel alone. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here to tell them that, hey, the same thing applies with men. Because if we were to stand before God right now, he judged us, it would be the same thing.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah,
it would be the same thing.
Like I said,
it would be the same thing.
Like I said,
I repent a lot.
So you good?
Is there a cutoff line for it?
That ain't no cutoff line. Camille, go ahead, speak your mind. Let us hear
it's multiple things that define a person as a hoe. Now, sleeping with a lot of people, that could put you in the hoe bracket because you have women who get paid to do that who are considered hoes, right?
Right.
But then what a hoe is when you go out and everything about you is about you wanting to hit the next thing coming. You want to park.
Anybody though.
Whatever's
whoever.
Coming. It's a hoe has no morals, no standards. No, they'll screw your mama, your daddy, your cousin, mess with your brother, mess with your sister.
Anybody.
They don't have no kind of
exactly.
They don't have any kind of standards about it. And I think that's what a hoe is. I mean, you can sleep with as many people as you want to, but if nobody ever knows, would you be a hoe?
Exactly.
What if they only knew you for that one relationship?
It don't matter. You an inside hoe. It's inside trading. Like inside trading. That's what you guilty.
I mean, it still makes you a hoe, but I mean, at the same time, if nobody ever knows, society can't call you a hoe. It's what society says you are.
Most definitely.
My thing is, a lot of people don't know they hoes. That's the biggest problem. I mean, where do you start and begin with being a hoe at? I mean, that's. Me personally, I've never understood that because I can't really say or call somebody a hoe when I know when I'm at a relationship, I'm getting down.
Exactly. So why do hoes call somebody else a hoe? If you ask the difference between a hoe and a whore,
that's a difference between a hoe and a whore. Mm-hmm. A hoe has sex for free. A whore get paid for.
That's it.
I'm a whore.
You know what I mean? So
excuse me,
whore.
I buy these Jordans.
I was about to say, hold on. Hey, what?
Okay, I just missed that.
No, I'm just kidding.
We need to have another family reunion. I got to talk to somebody. We got problems.
Hold on,
I'll explain that to you.
Go ahead. Let's get your point of view on that.
I definitely agree with her. As far as what classifies you as a hoe and how many, if you don't know that I fooled with him, and him, how can you classify me as a hoe? I definitely agree with that. And I think that comes to dealing with men in the same environments, in the same cliques, in the same crowds. If you don't know the other men that I'm scrolling at the same time that I'm scrolling you, You can't call me no hoe.
Can't call you. You right?
So let me ask you a question.
So you living on the down low, just in a different way.
No, I'm not doing.
I'm just saying, not you personally. I'm just saying
that's
down
low.
low.
Because if I'm not having no conversation with you about who I'm screwing, we just screwing.
You ain't got no
I ain't
business.
lying. I just
Hey.
ain't revealed to you all of my information the same way that you have not revealed to me yours.
Well, what's
Because
a lie?
believe me, that you know what? This is where men piss me off. I ain't fooling with nobody else.
I don't even lie about
I
it.
am. So how ain't you? I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll let you know ahead of time. If you
I got a plan B. I got a plan B.
And somebody else is doing what they do, right?
I think people who sleep with a lot of people and who do it the wrong way or whatever it is, they looking for love in all the wrong places. Is what they doing. Them school, it's just like a drug addict on drugs. They do more and more drugs. You know, you have more and more sex because you're trying to fill an empty void in your heart. But you gotta love yourself first. And if you don't ever love yourself, you gonna look up and you gonna be trash because.
And if you do love yourself, you're gonna be comfortable with whatever you doing.
What about
whether
this?
it's porn or not?
Is this true right here then? Once a hoe, always a hoe? You
No,
can't
I
turn a hoe
don't-
into a
not true.
housewife?
I don't believe
Not true.
that. I don't believe that. I know plenty of people that have backgrounds and they have became women of God or men of God, and now they have settled down and they're doing what's right in life.
I'm a
you know,
prime
I
example
think
of
people
that.
can
I'm gonna be a
change.
good husband
I
I'm a
one day.
prime
honestly
example
think
of that.
think people can
Okay,
change.
It's not true that you
well, let me
can't
give it to
turn
y'all,
her
like, because I
Yeah,
want to know,
one
like,
day.
is hoe just the actual physical of having sex with many partners, or even just thinking about it? Because it says, you know, it starts in the heart. So which one? So if you,
I think
if you ain't having sex with a lot of guys, or you used to have sex with a lot of guys, then you moved on to stop not having sex, but all you think about is having sex with other guys, are you still a hoe?
I think
You
it's
still got them
I
hoes.
think-
You still got them
I
hoes
think it's a
intentions.
state of mind.
The outside person is going to perceive you as a hoe. I mean, only what people view. You are going to perceive me as a hoe,
Well,
not my mind. So what my mind is thinking, I ain't going to tell myself, girl, you a hoe.
You ain't?
I
When
it's a state of mind, period.
The only person that's going to put that title
It's
on
a
me
state of
is
mind,
y'all.
period. Just like having
Not
swag.
y'all in the literal sense, but
I
the
think
outside world.
it's
So
just
it's
like
what
having
you
swag,
perceive
too.
of me.
It's
That makes me
somebody that believe like they have swag or this, that, and the third. It's a state of mind. If you
That
believe
pisses
that
me
you a
off.
hoe, that's what you're going to be.
Okay,
If you don't-
so
Some people
Wait.
don't.
So let me ask
That's-
y'all something.
No.
Let me ask y'all something. So say for this is just an example, people. Say for example, I slept with him, right? This is an example. Now if I slept with him and then I slept with somebody that he becomes cool with, does that make me a hoe?
No.
They have never been cool, but now all of a sudden
No.
they're cool. So I'm a hoe because both of them done slept
That's
with
a
me.
coincidence.
No, you just loving the crew.
That's just
Okay.
messed up.
Loving the crew.
That ain't
What
true.
does that mean?
My bottom
That's not
line
cool.
is,
That's not cool.
Hey, I
if
love
you
that
are
song.
comfortable
I love
with
that
who
song.
you
I know, I
are,
just love that
the
song,
rest
though.
of it
That's my
doesn't
shit.
matter. As long as you comfortable with who you are as a person, even if you are a hoe, if you comfortable with the hoe you
My
are,
thing, do you?
Be
be
the
your
best
hoe
hoe.
and embrace it.
And love
And
your
it
hoe.
is
And
what
be the
it
best
is.
hoe that
And
you
say,
be.
yes, I'm a hoe.
But that comes with
handle
individuality, though.
and move along.
But
That comes
hoe-
with individuality.
but
And
hold
that's
on.
what I'm all
This
for,
is the thing
individuality.
too. This is the thing too. You know, no matter what you do, there's gonna always be somebody out there that loves you for you, that cares about you,
Somebody for
that's
everybody.
going to marry you. Exactly. There's somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? So this person might think you this, but that person might think you're great. Like they say, another man's trash is another man's treasure. Another woman's trash is another woman's treasure.
That's how a lot of
Regardless
swinging
of-
come in.
So regardless
Men
of fact-
find them a hoe that all she want to do is get down, and they want to do the same thing. So let's combine this. Let's get down together. Now we
Get
gotta swing.
Will,
it down.
Jada,
Now
we're
we.
talking about you.
Now don't be throwing salt on my girl and my boy. That
You
was
better
not
start.
me.
You better look up, do your homework.
I'm
They
about to say-
throw lot,
I'm about to say
they throw
that-
big swinger parties.
Boy, look.
They throw big
no.
swinger parties. You better learn your celebrity.
If they, I've heard that, but have you ever been to one?
I'm trying to.
So how you know
That's
that
like
they
that
ain't
type
coming
of money. I ain't making
Like
that
I
type
said,
of money. You
like I
can't-
said though, I feel
I
like I
ain't
said on
making
this
that
whole
swing of
on
money.
this whole subject, like I said, if you have sex, like in a month with more than two guys, you a hoe. Now 2 guys a month. Now if it's just 2 different guys just every month, now I think that's a different. But if you having sex with 2 guys a month, and you single, and you got to have sex with somebody this 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks.
I think you
I
gotta
don't
have-
think you. I can't really. I really wouldn't define you as a hoe.
having variety.
I'm having sex in moderation. You know what I mean?
That's
If you
not
having
how.
sex in
No,
moderation,
that's not
you gotta
how
put a number
being
on it.
a
That's
hoe
how
is
it goes.
The reason
supposed
that
to
it's
be
so
classified.
It is.
That's
It is.
not
I
how
go.
it's
I mean, I
supposed
have
to
my.
be.
That's how I got.
That's a game. That's a
Depends,
joke.
it's about how many. It ain't a joke. It's how I go by it. So it's mine. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's
that's
one of
how
those things where
it's
you
how
can't
many
really
people
say.
you have sex with. That's how
There's no
basically
number.
I mean, if
I'm just like
it's a number. I'm gonna put on it to where I feel like I'm a mess or she's okay for me to mess with.
So you meet her and you say, "Hey, little mama,
yeah,
have you fucked 2 guys in the last month?"
Hey, but you know what though? But you know what? But think about this. You must not have ran into a nigga like me because I'm gonna ask. I ask you. I mean, niggas.
So give me some of the questions that you ask when you meet a woman.
For one, I'm gonna give her a little credit. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I come to female, I don't just try to judge them off the flip. You feel me? But I'm like I said, I give you what your hands call for. As I'm sitting around, I'm observing you for a minute. I'm kind of peeping you out and what you're doing, so I'm gonna know how to come to you, and I know what questions to ask when to ask them. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. Because I think I read people very well. So I try to ask, but I will ask you. You know what I mean? Have you been? What's up? When the last time you been tested? How many niggas you didn't hit? How many dudes you didn't hit this? How many dudes you didn't hit this month? How many dudes you hit this month?
But then that's one of them questions where you'll never really get.
You would never. You know what though?
So what's the point?
You know what's the point is? The point is, man, just. Because it's some because like I said, just because I'm asking these questions, that don't mean I want to have sex with you. I might just be asking,
I say you ask what you want to know.
Just to use it on his talk show.
You ask what you want. You ask what you want to know. If you don't never ask, you ain't gonna never know. You never the right answer or not.
That's true. We
You
live
don't
in a
ask, you don't
society
know.
where don't nobody want to be in a relationship nowadays. That's why there's so many hoes.
I
Because
think if they don't know
everybody
how
want
to.
to say I'm kicking it. It's so many.
Yeah.
Like I said, due to the shortage of men, to every 13 men to every 1 man there's 13 women.
Yeah.
So the men have a high majority. They can choose whoever they want. So that's why when you hit the club, when you go out and you hit certain places, you see you like, where all the men at? Where they at? So you got this man and he's screwing everybody and she's screwing the same dude and everybody's screwing the same dude, but don't nobody want to be with each other. Don't nobody want to say, come on,
don't nobody want to raise
Don't nobody want to do that. Nobody wants to do that.
I don't think a lot of people know how to do that.
If nobody never taught them, then it's going to be a waste.
So we want to get, okay, I understand all of that. So I want to get everybody's definition of what a hoe is to them. Everybody's definition, because then this will actually, kind of give everybody, a thought of what other people think. What do you think that a hoe is?
What is a hoe?
What is a hoe
Tell
to
me
you?
what a hoe is.
Right, because I want to know everybody's feelings.
No, it's not. It's very simple. I don't classify nobody as a hoe. If you are comfortable with what you're doing,
I agree.
And you are who you are, and yes, you screwed him last night, and you're going to screw him in the morning, and you do you, and you feel comfortable, boo. You just you.
All right, Gerald, come on. Let us know what your opinion is.
It's hard for me to point fingers at people because everything that I know that I've done personally. So I can't really judge you about something. Yeah. I talk to a lot of females who have grimy past.
Right.
I don't judge them for simple fact is, as long as your past ain't your future.
Right.
Let's play ball.
Let's play ball.
Camila, Kay, what's going on? What do you think? What is your input on this?
I think we all been hoes every once in a while in our lives. Once you I mean, because that's what it is. When you growing up and you young, you know what I'm saying? You meet a dude, that's all you know, because you don't really know. Growing up, it shows you what a man is supposed to do and what a woman's supposed to do. Right. When you first meet and you doing it, you just screwing. You meet somebody, you screw them. You meet somebody, you screw them. So then you look up and you done looked up and you got some people on your list and you like, I'm a hoe.
And that's all I'm saying. Just know that you're a hoe. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, to me,
sometimes you're young and full of cum.
That's true. To me, a hoe don't care. She'll sleep with her friends, man.
That's right.
Well, this is just my opinion.
That's true.
A hoe is somebody that don't care who they sleep with. Your grandpa, he can be 60, 70 years old. Yeah. Your brother, she don't care.
Is that a hoe or is that a bitch with no dignity? Is that somebody?
It can be a mixture of
her
both.
character is just messed
up. A hoe is a character.
Yes, and a hoe to me
that's
is
a whole nother role.
That's
a whole nother role.
You not care. She'll sleep with the camera guy. She'll sleep with everybody, all the hosts and the guests. To me, that's a hoe.
Look into the camera.
A hoe to me is that. Right. I don't think that a hoe is somebody that sleeps with multiple people because you have a lot of women or a lot of men out there that have a lot of different relationships. Things don't work out with this person, so they try it out with the next. That don't mean you a hoe just because you try something different.
I think if you bounce around from relationship, you just a relationship hoe now.
Right.
Well,
like I said,
so now we get
now you break it down to segments. You're a relationship hoe now.
What do you believe a hoe is? Because
like I said, I feel I just feel I can judge a hoe because I used to be one. I can judge you, hoe, because I used to be where you at. No, listen, this is serious right now. Look me in my eyes right now. I can judge you. If I see you doing what you're not supposed to be doing and all that, I'm going to get you. And I'm going to judge you, and I'm going to let you know. But like I said, if you're having sex in moderation, I guess, with a lot of different guys, then you can do what you do, but a hoe's a hoe. You a hoe, as long as you embrace yourself.
But come on,
I'm the wrong person.
But you know what? I think you let them get out the hook.
Yeah, we want to know what a hoe is. Though.
What a hoe?
Get into detail.
Okay.
I mean, because these people really don't know. So
you know what?
Come on.
What a hoe look like?
You know what? Look in the mirror. What a hoe look like?
Look in the mirror.
Hoes come in different shapes and forms.
Look in the mirror.
They come in different shapes and forms and sizes and colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I guess you really, when you really look at it, you know what I mean, from a bird's eye view, you really can't just classify people and be like, you a hoe and you not a hoe. But it's just the thing, it's just how you carry yourself, because like I said, you can be a hoe without having sex with a lot of guys. You know what I mean? I guess hoe is just an attitude. You know what I mean? It's just, and like I said, it's also a way of life, but it can be an attitude, it can be anything. And it ain't just gotta be that you will sleep with your friends, man, or you will sleep with a, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna let y'all off the hook like that, because y'all be like, damn, I ain't a hoe, because I don't sleep with nobody grandpa. I ain't never slept with my, but you could be a hoe if all you mess with dude on rims. You a rim hoe. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you, only niggas who wear Jordans. You can be a Jordan.
Basic definition.
There is no.
Okay, so then there's different levels.
There's different levels of hoism.
It's just like Buddhism.
At a different level, basically.
Muslim.
Is that
we all hoes in some form or fashion.
Because you can be a hoe to different things.
You
have been hoes.
You don't just have to be a hoe to sex.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Example, basketball wives.
Okay.
A lot of them jump from athlete to athlete. Them is athlete hoes to me.
So there's different
it's just you can work it out, period. You can be a work hoe. All you do is work. You give everything to your job. You don't give your family no time. You's a work hoe.
You a work hoe.
Okay, what that means when you do something
in excess.
Okay, right? Okay, so
oh yeah, I'm not off the hook. Yeah, you still a hoe.
That hoe. That's just. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Why you in there talking about? I'm
not gonna say no name, but you know who you are. Last night, you did not walk out with the same dude last Saturday. You still.
I think it's important that women with kids, y'all should be careful about who y'all bringing. If you are a hoe, if you do have multiple, don't be bringing them men around your kids. And I will say this because a lot of women go pick up men and they move them
home.
They move them instantly home. They move them in, and these men could be pedophiles, and these men could. What I say to this is, check these men's background.
And then you want to get mad at me because I told you.
Personally, I feel like as a man, you should, if all you doing is having sex with this person, you should never want to meet the kids. That's a bad look on this.
Yeah. That is so right.
Now you threw
yourself
in the daddy role.
We already talking about.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say that if he just having sex with her, that he don't need to move?
You don't need to see the
kids. You shouldn't see the kids.
I shouldn't even see them.
Does that mean that she ain't worth him eventually being with just because it's about sex? It could be a mutual understanding.
Let's put it like this.
I've been in situations where it's just mutual. I wanna do me, you wanna do you, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad woman just because
I didn't say it made you a bad woman.
Then what does that mean? Because let's just keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
You ain't been in this situation where you just want to have sex, so does that mean that I shouldn't meet your kids because that's all we're doing?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
But what I'm saying is, y'all not.
If you're not talking about progression in the stuff, it's one thing.
We are trying to progress in the
then that's a different story.
Sexual history.
That's a different story.
Well, you have history.
Yeah.
Because you don't got no kids. See, it's a difference when you got when you start now having sex, you don't come around. If we get to that point to where we're working on that, because anyway, when you start out having sex with somebody, that's how it's gonna end. If you didn't take time to learn this person, to get to know what this person like, it's gonna be nothing but a bunch of. So what if you already
know who that person is? Y'all just decided to come together and sleep with each other.
If you already
I know dudes that I've been knowing for years and we're close.
But I don't see that. That's a different story. I don't think that's what
you.
That's not what he's
that's not what he's talking about.
Okay, this is all it's gonna be. This is all we do.
Because you know what it's gonna be. You know.
Or even sometimes the woman don't know. If you met him on Monday, he does not need to be at your home in your bed with your children on Wednesday. And I think that's what he's referring to. He's not referring to your homeboy that you've been knowing for 11 years, and we got
I'm referring to Tony with no hopes, no goals, no glory, no nothing. He just there to do one thing. Tony ain't got no value. He can't teach no son nothing because he don't know nothing. But he know one thing good. That's all he know how to do. You can't bring that man around your kids.
Right.
We all want to have fun.
But that's the issue now with mothers these days. You know what? Parenting, the parents, fathers and mothers, we're not raising our children to go in the right direction.
That's true.
I don't know how old y'all's children are, but I have a 12-year-old that's in middle school. And my 12-year-old, we playing a whole different ball game. They doing all kind of sucking and looking and all of that in middle school. In middle school, we twerking on Facebook, making the butt clap.
Yeah.
We doing things that in middle school, I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, but that wasn't one of them.
Right, exactly.
You know, I'm not even, you know how you say to your kid, I done been there, I done done that. Don't think that you gonna pull that on me, boo, because I done already been there. You can't, I ain't been there.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I'm looking at something in my house in middle school.
Not in middle school.
That wasn't an option. So I'm confused, you know, but I think that a lot of that goes to do with
I did some nasty stuff in middle school.
And us allowing.
I got a book that was platinum.
This allowing what?
The parents, these, especially mothers, that are allowing. Well, it goes both ways. The fathers also, because if fathers were a little bit more effective, they would have a lot more fear in their child's heart. Okay. Fathers are going to be the one to say, what?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
straight up.
Women, that's just a little bit more.
Yeah, but you know, women, we are, okay, the social networking has gotten ridiculous.
Outrageous.
If your child got a Facebook page and you ain't got the password,
it's a problem.
You need to check yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you need to be real with what reality is. Your child got a second Facebook page, and you need to have a password to that one.
Right, and you know what? That's another time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm so happy that y'all came today to, you know, of course, iterate certain topics and different situations. But we will definitely be back, and we will get on that topic again because, of course, we're shifting to something different. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back, okay? The Great Exposure.